1430. Eric Hansen said you're not even a chess player until you reach the rating of 1500.
You don't have a name until you're 1500. So wait till 1500 and then we'll be playing legit people.
And I've got 30 days to prove him wrong. Here's the honest version. 1430 feels like a ceiling where I keep bumping my head into. I win 2 games, I lose 1, I lose 1, I win 2. And so that rating moves, but it doesn't really go anywhere. And somewhere around move 20 of the bad games, I'm making the same mistake I keep making when I was at 1300. So this month of June is going to be different. I have one goal in mind, that is to get to 1500. All of it is going to be here on camera. The good sessions, the bad ones, the ones where the rating drops, and I really don't know why. If I break 1500, you will see the exact moments as it happens. But if I don't, well, you also see that too. Either ways, nothing gets hidden. So here's what's actually different this time. I'm on Hamilton, that is from ChessBrah. He has a series called Building Habits, and he laid out a set of rules specifically for players at my level. I'm going to be following them for the entirety of this month, no exceptions. Some of these rules include never resign, no gambits, no sacrifices, play active chess, no reactive. Take free pieces when they are there, of course, and don't hang free pieces. Activate the king in the endgame. That's pretty much the system. On the other side is Eric's E4 Speedrun. The one where I did a video about it, where I watched an entire 1 hour of it. I'll link the video right up here so you can check it out. Now, it should be noted that I am not just watching for the moves, not at all. I'm actually watching for the reasons behind those moves, which is kind of the difference. And that is the difference that I have been missing. That is pretty much the rules. That is the pattern I'm going to study. And I'm going to find out if any of this actually works. Day 1. This is the first game I played, and this game lasted for 66 moves. You see that I didn't really play well in this game. It was a 67.3% accuracy. Now, another thing was that this game was a draw, but I'll get to that really soon. Let's see how the game unfolded. I had a E4, E5 kind of setup. Moving on, nothing so crazy so far. No issues. I hope the knights. Okay, this is just regular stuff. Now, at this point, around this side, I was trying to bring my queen over here so I can deliver this when I move my pawn, which happened, the queen first of all. And then I thought this move was good because if he takes me, I'll have to be the pawn. But apparently, for some weird reason, I should have done that because it was a check. So I'm thinking that I just maybe didn't see it, because if I give that check, this move would have been different. From here, I immediately trade the queens so that I know that the checkmating chances are going to be very low. Now, I don't know why I didn't play this move so I can take this bishop, because this is pinned to the rook. I don't know why he didn't do that. Maybe I wasn't really thinking very well at that time. From here, I lost my pawns. And when I started losing all my pawns, I can't imagine that after this move, what I should have done, this is another chance. I should have taken this pawn with a check. So when the king move, I'll take the rook and I'm literally going to win this game, like hands down. But that didn't happen. I just did this way. I don't know why. I think because of my time was under a minute, so I just tried to speed up. The game continued, and I'm already had the rook ties up and pawns. It will come to the end of the day where I have to sacrifice. But I thought I could flag my opponent because I know that I pretty much have double time as my opponent. The game went on some pawn pushes. I captured that pawn he gave me. Now from this point, I was for sure certain that I'm going to win this game by flagging him, because he's down like 16 seconds of time. All I had to do was just to stop the pawns with my rook and throw in some checks, by the way. Really what I did, I played really fast because I really don't want to waste no time. So that's here, as you can see, 5 seconds. There's no way this guy is going to win me. I'm going to be throwing checks. What's come to what, I'm going to give up the rook, and there's no way he's going to checkmate me that fast. I took the bishop, and now from there I was like, there's no way he's going to checkmate me with 0.1 seconds. Like, it's not going to be possible. And then before you know, this is a draw. And the reason why this is a draw is because of this rule called insufficient material. My opponent was down on time, and I did have checkmating material, so that is actually a draw. I hope you understand. That's just for people who don't really know why the game was a draw. You could tell that I didn't pretty much follow a man's rule in this game, but this is about to change on the next games. Now, I should just tell you that he only goes up from here. Let's move to the second game. Now, in this second game, I must tell you that it went a lot better, but not really. Now, what happened was that the position was a close position. My opponent didn't want to break to the center. I don't know why. Towards the end of this move, I noticed that my opponent didn't want to go for some trade. He didn't want to open the center of the board. As you can see, he didn't really like try to capitalize on opening the game and all of that. So you can see is what happens here was just a shuffling of moves, trying to put pieces on the right square, and yeah. The Evolve said I'm doing really good because I have a pawn that's literally about to get promoted. He doesn't really have much, although he has attack from firepower, but he doesn't really have. My king is kind of safe at this point, so I'm really cruising right now. Now you try to go for some queen trade, but I declined it because I'm trying to promote my pawn and I need enough power. I don't need to be trading my queens right now. Now I don't know why I brought that. I didn't see this. I didn't see this pop. I don't know why I didn't see it. I think when I saw it, this is how this game would be like. Much difference, but no issues though. Now I go for a queen trade because I know that I have 3 points of 3 squares to promote. Yep, I don't know why. Like, how bad can you be to just give me this knight? And then from there, I know that this is GG's because there's no way my pawn is going to get stopped. So I kept pushing. I brought my king to match the other part of the board to try and give him some pawns. Now, as you can see, the back end actually gets in though. 7 seconds, 8 seconds. And I should be lucky that I was able to remove. This is the crazy thing. Now you will say, how am I able to checkmate? I was able to win this game with a checkmate in 0.1 seconds. I imagine, like I was this close for it to be timeout. That's mind blowing. So I love I was able to play a game with higher accuracy. As you can see, it only goes up from here, and I will tell you, it's going to go more up from here.
Now over to the last game. Now as you can see, it had 83% accuracy, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. This is why I went for this fight lever attack. Now I didn't know what to play after this. I always know that this is the move to play, but now I see this, my brain just goes. I was like, should I take with the knight so I can funk this? But actually, the best move was actually to give a check like this, and then when they king move, what you should play next time was strike to the center so that you can open up the pieces and bring out your queen, which I actually missed. So what did I do? I took the knights, and then this allows this. Now I should note that this is checkmate in 1, so I should be really careful. So what I did was to castle. Now, as you can see, the right move to play is to bring out his bishop, which was exactly what he did not do. You can see the violation is very bad for me. I don't know why. What happened to me. I just gave my queen like up for like take my queen. I don't care. I was like, what the hell? Then from this, I was like, okay, this game is lost. I'm going to be losing. But I followed a man rule: do not resign. Okay. So I continued playing. I just tried to capitalize and put pieces on the right square. Try to see how I can attack the king. And before you know it, my opponent just willingly kicked me back the queen. I was like, wow, I'm so winning this move. You can see the Iva bar was like 2 moves ago. The Iva bar was like all the way down. Immediately he gave me that queen. I was like, I think I had something hard, but it just went up all the way up. And from this, I was like, okay, this is going to be a clean delivery. Talk about nice conversion. I had to also be tricky about these bishops because I don't want a situation where king and my rook get paid. So I tried to avoid that. From here, I went for some trades, and then immediately he resigned because from here, as you can see, his pawn can't really move. I'm trying to push my pawn, promote to a queen, and deliver mate.
Now, as you can see, I started the game at 14:30. That is day 1, and then I finished at 14:45. So that's like 15 points kind of increase, which is crazy, by the way. 15 points in 1 session doesn't actually mean anything. I know that.
I felt confident, like genuinely confident. Not the fake one when you feel after a lucky win, not at all. But the kind where you're in a bad position, you're panicking, but either way,
you just think it over, you stay in such positions. And that is actually what is different, because now the rules here are working. Not because they are complicated at all, but having something to follow when the position gets bad, when every instinct is just telling you to just wing it. That is what is exactly keeping me in such games that I would have thrown away 6 months ago. So 1445 to 1500 is approximately 55 points in 29 days. Let's see what's gonna happen. Every Sunday this month, wherever the rating is, that's what you're gonna get. Real games, real results, nothing hidden. The links to ChessBrah Building Habits series and the E4 Speedrun are going to be in the description. And remember, remain mysterious.